Hello, so you want to farm primitive iron ore in Chrono Odyssey. First you want to get Soroma Keys, the yellow ones. And you can get a key drop at the Scorpion boss with a very high chance. And to get to the Scorpion boss, you just need to come to Brackley Altar. And you're going to run up the hill right here. You can also buy these keys weekly at some NPCs across the map. Now it's fast to solo this boss, so I'll just quickly get through that. Alright, and here it's dead, and we can collect this. And you see we have a key right here. Then we're gonna want to go to the time portal in Soroma. So go back to the portal. And to go to Soroma, you take this portal here, Soroma Stronghold, and we're gonna go there. Right, and here's the time portal right here. It's found right here. Now, to go into the portal, you're going to want to be in a party. And to make a party, you can be solo as well, that's fine. You just need to go into your party tab right here, into social. So you press O, you go into social. And you go in here and you just click create party. Okay, and then you can still go in solo. Press E and go in. Alright, so there are 9 ores in this instance, and you need to kill all the Grimvines on all of the 9 ores before any of them can be mined. So just follow this path to get all of them. This is the Grimvine right here, you're just going to need to kill 9 of them. This is the ore, and you can see we can't mine it until we can kill all of the Grimvines. Alright, so now we've killed 9 Grimvines. You don't need to kill all of them, just need to kill the 9 that are here. I just need to wait a minute and then it will be ready to gather. Alright, so you can see now it's been about 30 seconds since I killed all of them, and now they're ready to mine. So I'll show you the path now to mine all of them from the beginning so that you don't miss any. Alright, so this is where you spawn in. I'll speed this up. Alright, now you've finished gathering all 9 ores. You can just quickly clear the dungeon because you can get some design scrolls that are going to be important in the next part. Right here from the chest is where you're gonna get your scrolls. So here we got a boot scrolls. Alright, next let's talk about what do you do with this ore. So you can craft ancestral gear by first crafting primitive iron bars. So I'll show you how to craft all of that now. Just go back to the town first. Right, once you're in the town, in Dawn Slope, you just go straight to the processing bar, which is right here. The processing bench is here, there's 2 of them. You click on mining, and you'll see the primitive iron bar right there. So these are the materials you need. You need 15 primitive iron ore and 1 void matter, and I'll talk about how to get that in a second. But once you get these bars, you basically just come to the weapon crafting, and whatever weapon you want to make, you'll see it here, and you'll see you'll need 3 primitive iron bars, 1 rusty ancestral sword, 1 stone core, and intermediate arch. Now most of these are pretty easy to get. This is what you're going to grind for, and this ancestral sword, I'm not sure how to get more of that, but you get at least 1 from doing the quest line with this girl right here. Anyways though, you can't use more than 1 because not all weapons can have ancestral. Only 1 weapon from each class will have ancestral available. For ranger, it's the bow. I'm not sure about the others. And for the armor, you come to the other NPC, right? So just to show you where I went. So this was, first one was here. Well, I can't really show you, but it's behind this. The second one is here. Another workbench right about here. And in here again you'll have your ancestral helmet, which is going to require pretty similar stuff, and also some iron ingots, which I'm sure you should be make. The rest is pretty straightforward, and you get 1 piece in all of these sections here, like even the cloak. All of them requires pretty much similar materials. Now you will require the appropriate design scroll to make them, and that's why we cleared that dungeon before, because you see these drop these scrolls that you will need to be able to make them and unlock those recipes. And then you would have also noticed in the primitive iron bar right here that there was this void matter that we need. And for this void matter, this is probably the hardest material to get, because you need to complete an event that spawns at the Fragmented Ruins, which is right here. The Fragmented Ruins. And this event only spawns every 2 hours or so, and at each event you'll get somewhere between 1 to 4 void matters. You need 1 void matter for 1 bar, and you need 3 bars for any 1 piece of equipment, so you need 3 void matters per piece of equipment. So I'll just show you where the event is right now, so we'll go teleport there. Right, you're going to want to teleport to Center of Discovery. Alright, once you're here, get on your horse and run this way, towards the big ruins you would have seen in the main story quest. Alright, here it is. And right now the event isn't going on, but I'll show a clip of what it looks like. But it would have spawned right here. You would have seen a big bulb, and there'll just be some mobs for you to kill in there that will drop the void matter. That's it. So thanks for watching.